Hi friends and welcome back to Raft. Today we are doing a modded challenge run, specifically using the DShark mod. There are certain other mods that I have that are permanent mods that will just kind of be here. Those won't change anything. But the DShark mod is the one we're really concerned with, because that means that every time I get bit, another shark, or possibly more than one shark, will spawn. So we're gonna see just how far in the game I can get, because at some point I'm relatively certain that I just won't be able to enter the water, and that'll be interesting. So without further ado, let's make a shark world. So the first thing we have to do is set the mod, because the mod is set based on the world, so we just gotta go ahead and give ourselves the proper settings, since it's meant to be variable, but we want it to do it every time. So really fast, let's just do DShark. DS chance is 100, so that it will always do it, and DS delay 10,000, so that we have a 10-second cooldown on shark spawning, because otherwise, once we get more than one shark in the water, it's gonna be a lot. And I could be a wimp and do this the way that I would typically play, like hard, and just not go in the water, but I'm not a wimp. So we're gonna do it the normal easy strats, and swim in the water, and tempt fate. So soon enough, there should be another shark on the way, and that will be fun. I'm more worried, because the early stages shouldn't be that bad, right? This is why we put the 10-second delay on, because otherwise, they'll just get repeatedly bit over and over. But there should be, yeah, you can see him joining in the background over there. So that one spawned 3. We're gonna have a lot of sharks, is what's gonna happen. We're less than 2 minutes in, and we already have several. I can't count, but several sharks. How on earth are you going to get scrap? I suppose from island harvest, the same way we normally do. We're just gonna have to do the island despawn method. Anchoring will not be viable, because I won't be able to swim to the islands. I'm surprised they haven't attacked my raft yet, honestly. I'm kind of concerned that they might all attack different squares, and our raft will just disappear, and that would be bad. That wouldn't be great for us. Theoretically, we should be safe from the sharks for right now. I need to get a smelter as fast as possible. Even if we could only get one at a time, reinforcing our raft is going to be a major deal. Otherwise, I have a feeling we're going to run into some problems down the line. We have a new island to go to. There's absolutely no shot of me deathbaiting this. Oh dear. Oh dear. Yeah, we need to be really careful about our raft, is what I learned. So, we no longer have a raft. That was fun. That was fun. Let's go ahead and, restart. That's our first island. It's not a terrible island. The main issue is that we, want to not spawn a heck ton of sharks like we did last time first. I've managed to not get bit this run yet, which isn't saying a lot because this is our first island. And I've been a coward and haven't gone in the water yet. But that's because I want our raft to have a semblance of chance of surviving. My goal is to get enough to reinforce at least 2 planks on my raft, because then the rest of it, we can survive. We can make do, but we need to keep 2 planks of our raft alive. I think we're gonna take our first shark bite here. So wish me luck. Maybe I can get back to the raft before we get bit, but I doubt it. Ooh, I got a leg jump. We love those. Okay, we've got 2 sharks officially in the water. I suppose I could just start building out my raft, maybe? In hopes that that will save me. We're just gonna get ourselves as close to this island as possible. We're gonna anchor it at a safe distance, hopefully. And then I'm gonna make a run for the island. Actually, you know what? We're gonna deathbait. We'll deathbait this. I believe. Because this should be more than 30 meters away. So if I anchor over here specifically, we should be fine. And we're playing it easy, so dying itself doesn't matter. So let's go ahead and deathbait in this direction. And give ourselves a bit more fun to work with. yeah, so we need to make sure we have our spear out, because we're gonna have to defend ourselves from like at least 5 sharks as soon as we get back to our raft. So everyone be prepared. I'm gonna hope that I don't soft lock myself. And then as soon as, like, the first thing we're gonna do, typically, obviously, my goal is to rush, like, the bolts and the hinges and the copper and everything you need to make the receiver and antenna. But we're gonna rush fortifying our foundation today. That's gonna be our main thing, because I think as soon as we get back up here, we're putting these on the central one. Yep, you hear it. You hear it starting. Oh boy. I can save at least that flank. So yeah, there's a lot of sharks. There's a lot of sharks. We're gonna place these down like this, and then we're gonna fortify both. Like that. That's good. So this is officially the full size that our raft is going to be. It's all fortified, so we don't have to worry about the onslaught of shark attacks. Just look at this. Is so ridiculous. Like, this is a ridiculous amount of sharks. It's so many. It's so many. And that's our receiver. So we are officially on our way. That should be like where our pillar location. Yeah, I think it's just more exciting that we have a few extra sharks in the water here. Oh dear. Yeah, you die real fast. Real fast. I'm just gonna do a normal radio tower routing, I think, and we can go for the crates after. I can do this. This is a jump I can make. And our paddle ran out at the perfect time. Look at us go. Okay, this I'm not worried about. I don't need to worry about anything. Just pick up this on the way. 2 bolts, 1 metal, not bad. Just do all the fancy jumps while I'm here, you know. That's amazing. Let's go back over to our thingy-madoohicker raft, that's what it's called. I'm here. Welcome me home. There was no shot of us getting back to the raft alive, so let's just take the death and move on. Okay, so we're moving on to cruise ship. I could anchor this and play it safe, but you know what? I'm a speedrunner. Let's go and hope that I don't die. Okay, that's 1. That's not the worst. Okay, we should be okay. We should be fine. Are we ready to speedrun cruise ship? The answer is yes, and we're going anyways. Okay, do a hop and a skip. This is my favorite part, because it's just... I've gotten so good at that jump, and I'm very proud of it. Oh, I did open it. Okay, I thought I did. We're good. We're going around town. You can tell I've been practicing this location, because I can go a lot faster. And this is all good. Okay. And then I switch it into just first person here so I can see what I'm doing. And then we do this. Do it one more time. Okay, and then we go around. Haha! And now we're on top. Success. Okay, so that's how you do cruise ship fast. Anyways, let's float in that direction for a little bit, and then set ourselves up for Balboa. So we're gonna do this any percent strat, which means that I need leaves, planks, plastic, and nails. I need more nails, that's okay. And I need them to make a ladder anyways, and then I need to make a ladder really fast. And if you don't know what I'm doing right now, be prepared to be amazed. So we put a bed right there, and we put all this back. We don't need this. This is me just clearing out the junk out of my inventory. We just get on the ladder, we get in the bed, we get out of the bed, and we're flying. Because this game makes perfect sense. So the thing about ladder state is that you only fly in 45-degree angles because the game thinks you're still on a ladder, because that makes perfect sense. So you do have to do this kind of like weird wiggle to go roughly straight, and it is kind of dizzying, but it's fine. So you still, like, obviously we're flying, so that's kind of an advantage in itself. And we just kind of wiggle our way over to wherever we want to be. Easy clap. We're just going to do all 3 Balboa towers like that. This one is right here. And that's Balboa Island. I'm going to grab this crate really fast, just in case. I'm going to anchor this. And we can gather all this fun stuff. Ooh, I did not mean to fall in the water. Goodbye, cruel world. And now we're gonna place down our bed and we're gonna do any percent. Woo! We don't need the infirmary key to do this. Again, because this game makes total sense. There's nothing even on that side, but we can just pick up that note real fast, you know, as you do. Don't know why I wanted that note, but I did, so we got it. Oop, that's the bird. Hello, bird. Okay, and then we can just float on over to the mayor's office. Also, fun fact, it's not useful unless you're doing this, but you can just float through there. That's our Tangaroa code. We'll grab this briefcase. Didn't have anything useful for us, so we'll just get rid of all that. Then we can raise our anchor up and start going in the other direction towards Tangaroa, hopefully. We'll put that down for a second. Ooh, I'm going to take a death here. Hello, friends. So we gotta enter ladder state, which is by doing that. We're in ladder state now. Unless I just accidentally exited it, which I didn't, so we're good. And now we're gonna do the fun part, which is this. And then we need one of these bad boys, like that. Build a bed. Now we're inside Tangaroa and we're still in ladder state. Haha! So we go up. I'll touch the blue ladder to exit ladder state right about here. Because I don't like being in ladder state for this last part because it's slow. So we're out of ladder state because we touched a ladder. We go up. We go up again. We enter the launch code, which we have memorized. And we go. Okay, so that's the last code right there. Which is technically, like, if I were doing a speedrun, that would be time. But for the sake of this, we're gonna work back to our raft, so we're gonna wait for 30 seconds in the water, and we're gonna unstuck, and we're gonna see just how many sharks we finished with. Because there's a few of them. Let's enter ladder state one more time, just so that we can see the full glory of what we have done. Because, I don't know about you, but this is like a few sharks right here. So if we open F8, we'll get a animals and then kill nearest animal. So we've got 1, 2, 69, 70, 89, 100. 19, 20, 32, or 31 or 32. We're gonna go with 131, so that we don't exaggerate anyone. So we beat Raft with more than 100 sharks. That's where we're gonna call it. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and as always, have a great day.